Hello, hello everyone. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and I'm here with a weekly recap. This is a 2-week recap in terms of questions. You guys had wonderful, wonderful questions last week, and of course, this past week as well. I was just out of town and did not have a chance to record the weekly recap, so I smash those two sets of questions up and we're going to tackle them in this weekly recap. So we're going to get right into it with reminders. So guess what, my friends? We are having another global event. Yes, we are. And we're going to make this gorgeous project. This is the From My Kitchen with Love project. It's a box, guys. It's a recipe box holder. It's a recipe box holder in a completely different way, something very different in the way you store your recipes. I wanted to make something that is functional for your recipes and most importantly, if you want to remake it, it will work for memory keeping. All right. Now the kit is 100% recipes, of course, but if you choose your own paper collection, you can do this up in any way you would like to. All right. So think about that when you are thinking about this project and when you are purchasing your ticket for the global event, because it can go either way. So when you purchase your ticket for the global event, you get the ticket only. You do get the digital collection and access to the project and access to the 3 days for the events. If you pick up the kit, you get the kit to make this project exactly the way I did mine, the digital collection as well, and the ticket to the 3-day event. So, of course, along with community, prizes, games, and all sorts of fun interaction with your fellow crafters. Dr. E was busy uploading videos. I do want to acknowledge World Card Making Day, which was October 5th. I'm a little late on that, but still, it was World Card Making Day. And I'm not a card maker. However, I do dabble every once in a while. And I have a fantastic card series that's called Cards, Boxes, and Bows. I would love for you to check it out. There's 1 and 2 sets for cards, boxes, and bows on the website, and I'd love for you to check it out if you're still in that kind of mood. We also wrapped up the 2020, let's call it 2024 Moving Parts Minis series. All 12 have been uploaded. I'm currently working on the cutting guides for the 11 by 11s, but the styles are done. They've been decorated and they are gorgeous. If you haven't watched all 12 of them, you're missing out, guys, because they're super fun, super duper fun. I am back live on Fridays. So Fridays at 7 p.m. Central, I'm here on YouTube live working on a new project. It's such a good one. It's a suitcase project. So if you love anything with a suitcase and an album, this is going to be right up your alley. The project is called the Journey Suitcase and Album Set. We are remixing it. This is a project I made back in 2011. 2011. So because so many things have changed here at Paper Phenomenon with how I design projects, how I construct projects, so I've taken quite a few of the older projects and I am remixing them. So the one up on the docket is the Journey Suitcase and Album Set. If you picked up the original remix membership when it came out, that is in your project folder. If you didn't pick up that remix membership, you can still get it. This one is Remix 5 though. Remix 5. So I will link you down in the description box below to pick that up. And as always, when I mention things on this video, they're 50% off, guys. 50% off. So you cannot go wrong with that. So be sure to catch me live on Fridays at 7 p.m. Central right here on my YouTube channel. Speaking of my YouTube channel, Guys, we hit 4,000 subscribers. We're over 4,000 now. And I just want to thank you all for spending your crafty time with me in this world of access, right? Access to so many things, so many different crafters and things for entertainment. I just want to thank you for spending a portion of your time with me here at Paper Phenomenon, making these projects, building this community. Thank you so, so very much. So the channel is going strong and I'm very, very happy about it. And just thank you, my friends. That's all I can say. Thank you so, so very much. And items back in the shop that you guys have been waiting for is the white P3 tape is finally back in stock. Why do you want the white P3 tape? Because you can color it whatever color you want. So what do you color it with, right? I'm going into my little my cabinet here of sprays. I use distress sprays. There's so many sprays out there, so many dyes, all sorts of things that you can buy. I just kind of stick to what I know. I'm a big Tim Holtz fan. I love his products, so I bought the distress sprays. And let's say if you want a purple P3 tape. I don't sell purple P3 tape, but you have purple spray. You can use the white to customize your P3 tape. All right, all you do is spray it, wait for it to dry, and then you use it as normal. One of these days, I'm going to make a project with the white P3 tape and show you how to spray it. We're going to leave that for 2025 just because I love black. Look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. I normally do a black base with most of my projects, regardless if it's pastel colors, if the paper collection is pastel colors or whatever the case may be. I just like a black base, but I promise I'm going to switch it up for you guys and do a colored base so I can demo how to spray your P3 tape, etc., etc. All right, but anyway, the white P3 tape is in stock. I know you guys have been waiting for it. It's here, my friends. It's in the shop. Magnets, cardstock, both black and craft. The craft is in stock. The black is on pre-order. Maker Basics tape in the 3/8 inch, the 1/4 inch, and the 6 inch back in stock. So check it out. They were out of stock. You want to know why they were out of stock? Because they were good, because you all purchased it. So they are back in stock, and that tells me that you are all loving the product, and I'm so happy because I love it too. I love it too. So, and it makes making these projects so much easier. So thank you all for your purchases, and it is back in stock for you all. There will be no recap video. Let's see, the week of October 26th, because I will be in my Crafting in Paradise event. It's an in-live retreat here in Pensacola, Florida, and I'm going to spend time with some crafty friends, and I'll post pictures. So if you're not part of the community page, the Facebook community page, please check it out. There's a link down below if you'd like to catch up with us on that. And the best part of the Facebook community page is our fellow crafters, because you get to see a different take on a Paper Phenomenon project from their point of view, not my point of view, right? So you most certainly want to check that page out to get inspiration on Paper Phenomenon projects from a different, with a different take on it. Also, support our fellow crafters by leaving them a comment. If you love their project, show your love, my friends. Let them know that you love the project. And last but not least, certainly not least, I'm gonna take a few questions and then I'm gonna get into some more reminders. How's that? Let's get into the first question. All right, my friends, so I'm here on the YouTube channel, and look at our numbers. How fabulous. Let's click on the community tab. This is where you want to go to ask your questions and any update that I post to Facebook or any social media. Dr. E also posts here on YouTube. Thank you for that, Dr. E. So you want to subscribe because you want to get notifications whenever I am uploading. See, she said the P3 tape was back in stock. Everything in stock, pre-orders, Kris Kringle. Um, all of the pre-orders for this paper collection has shipped. That kind of put a delay on my shipping for October, guys, which is a perfect segue. Thank you for posting that, Dr. E. That was something on the reminder list. So I was shipping the pre-orders for Kris Kringle at the beginning of this month. There were a lot of orders, so that put a delay in my shipping for regular orders in October. Yes, I do this all myself, guys. Yes, I do it all myself. My glamorous life, right? So I wouldn't change it for the world, my friends. So if you place an order in the beginning, the first week of October, I'm shipping those now, and you'll see movement on your tracking number. So thank you so much for your patience with me on these orders. Back to YouTube. And I released a brand spanking new project. This is my 2024 gift card holder, and there are 5 different designs. This is sneak peek number 1. It's a happy birthday, as you can see, and I'll share them all here with you on YouTube. So stay tuned. So I also want to remind you that there is a viewer's choice poll here on YouTube for you to vote for what series you want to see next on YouTube. So the poll closes, I want to say October 14th. Actually, today's the last day for you to vote. So please go ahead and put your vote in for the next series that you want to see on YouTube. And that series will start uploading October 20th. So I'm going to go back to this week's questions here because this is what I did not answer. And then we'll go back to the current week. All right, so we've got 6 here. This is re-engineered paper. She says, Kathy, I just got done watching your moving parts page folio number 9 mini, and I absolutely love it. Loved 8 too. But I've been in love with your Seaside paper collection since you first gave us a sneak peek. I think I read these before. Did I? Let me continue. So it was great seeing it in a moving parts folio. I've been a little bit under the weather lately, dealing with kidney stones, and that's lasted quite a while, so I am not sure if you announced it already. I did read this already. My bad. I went to the wrong post, my friends. So I answered this question, re-engineered paper, and by the way, I hope that you are doing so much better, my love. And thank you always for participating and engaging with this community. All right, guys, let's go back a week further. I screwed up as always. No worries. Unless Dr. E just combined everything for me, because that's what she does for me. She's like the best. Let's go right here. All right. So this is what we got going on here. All right. So we've got from Helen. She says, hi, Kathy. I think you mentioned remixing the Epic album, and I was wondering if you have planned date for that. I do. I bought the Epic album tutorial and I want to see the remix, and I am hoping it will be resized. I'm hoping it will be a size I can use my 8.5 by 11 chipboard, as I don't have 12 by 12. Love your work. Thank you. Well, Helen, let me just tell you something, darling. Let me just tell you. This is why I love this format of asking questions. This is why I love the global events, because we get to interact. I get to hear what you guys want, what you need, and I can incorporate that into my projects. So when I remix the Epic album, which is going to be in 2025, the very first quarter of 2025, I will make sure that you can use your 8.5 by 11 chipboard. All right. I will make sure that we can do that for you, and we'll take it from there. So the answer is yes, and first quarter of 2025. Where I'm going to talk about it being more toward the latter part of the quarter, because I have a project planned for the beginning of 2025. We're going to kick off the year big, my friends, big. So stay tuned for that. So thank you for your question, Helen. And the answer is yes, first quarter 2025. Next question. The next question is from Kenna. I recognize this name. Hi, Kenna. For those of us who are attending the Crop in Paradise, is there a private Facebook page that we should be watching? And what kind of prep should we do before we head down? I am so nervous because I have never been to an in person event and I'm afraid I will get way behind. I'm used to pausing the videos constantly. Will we be fussy cutting the embellishment pages during the class together? Read more. Also, will there be electric at the tables for a light? Any tips would be appreciated. Hi, Kenna. The answer is I'm coming. The answer is yes, there is a Facebook group, and we'll make sure that Renee adds you to the Facebook group. And there is really no prepping, all right, because your chipboard will be cut for you. You will have to fussy cut your embellishments, but that's something that we do, kind of casually in between breaks. You're not going to fall behind. And if you do, I'm there to help. That's what I'm there for. And I can't tell you how to feel because I know how that is. But what I will say is relax. We're going to have a good time. If you fall behind, we will get through it together. All right. It's a wonderful group of ladies that are attending this event, and you're going to feel right at home. All right. Right at home. So we will invite you to, I'm surprised that you didn't have an invite already, but no worries. We'll make sure that Renee sends you an invite to the Facebook group. And any questions that you may have, you can always email to info@paperphenomenon.com. Thank you. Can't wait to see you. The next question is from Diane. Hi, Kathy. I really enjoy the Moving Parts Minis. Thank you. So, since many are making the Moving Parts Minis, have you thought about selling 8.5 by 11 paper? Well, Miss Diane, yes, ma'am. Yes. Not 8.5 by 11, but I will be offering the 8 by 8 printed collections in my shop. Those will be in the shop this week. It is Monday, today, October 14th. So look out for those. They are on pre-order because I get a better rate if I place a big order as opposed to just ordering. It'll be at the regular price. So these collections will be 20% off in the pre-order. All of the collections that I use for Moving Parts Minis will be available at the 8 by 8 printed size where I ship it to your home. All right, so look out for that in the shop. Listen, guys, the best way to not miss a thing on what's happening with Paper Phenomenon, because we are moving quickly. All right, sometimes I move slow and sometimes I move quickly. It depends on whose opinion you get. All right, so let me just show you what you need to do so you don't miss a thing, because it's super, super easy, guys. All right, hang on, my friends. So you want to go to my website, paperphenomenon.com. See right here, subscribe to our newsletter. You want to subscribe to the newsletter. If you think that you subscribed before, you have to resubscribe, because this is a brand new newsletter through my new website and all that good stuff. So if you're not sure if you're subscribed or not, just go ahead, type your email in there, and you're not going to get 2 emails, guys. It will automatically, update it that you're already in the newsletter email listing. So just go ahead, plug it in there, because again, this is a brand new newsletter system that I'm using. So you may not be in here, because I don't like to just I don't plug in emails. You have to subscribe in order to receive this newsletter. So while we're on the website, check out the Crop at Home event. We have 2 options. This is the $229 is the full kit, and which is on sale, by the way, $189, 50% off, is the no kit option, but you do get the digital collection. All right, so you can sign up for that. And let's go back to the questions. See if I can remember what I'm doing here. Here we go. Nope, wrong screen. YouTube. Here we go. So, thank you, Diane, for the questions. That option for the 8 by 8 paper will be up this week. And then now the next question is from Judy. I'm currently making the Abigail Halloween album. Love that project. And I have noticed that you use some embellishments that were not in the digital version which I am using. I already know where you're going. I thought you said that there are things in the digital version which are not in the printed version, but everything in the printed version is on the digital. The broom used at the beginning of the large pumpkin used on the see-through frame in page 3 is not in the digital version. The broom and a hold on. There is a broom and a large, I need to put my glasses on, and a large funky pumpkin, but they are not the same as the one you use. There's also some candy images not included. I have both the Haunting 1 and 2 and the accessory. Oh, yeah. Could those be uploaded to the box folder who purchased digital? Thank you. All right. So I'm not sure why you don't have them if you purchase both the Haunting 1 and 2. So I have to look at that because I automatically was going to say, well, there's the Haunting 1 and 2. So let me look at this very quickly because I'm curious now because I only use the Haunting stuff. All right, darling, I have the project right here. So this is the Abigail box, and I did it up in a Halloween version, which is super fabulous, guys. There was a kit for this, and it was loaded. So this box opens up like so. All right, so see that? And your album comes out here. And this album, by the way, is perfect for the 8.5 by 11 chipboard. Don't let the Halloween papers fool you, my friends. The album is gorgeous. So again, and the box is just such a showstopper piece. Look at how it opens. Any paper would be gorgeous with this box. All right. All right. So page 3, this album is so, so beautiful. All right. So page 3. So I have a broom. Let me look at the question very quickly. So the frame in page 3 are not the broom at the beginning. This broom is definitely in the Haunting. Ah, I hate when this happens, when things get caught. I forget to finish gluing after I'm done with the project. All right, so we got to glue that. So the broom and then the pumpkin, this one is definitely in there. Definitely, definitely, definitely in there. And this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Jane check, but these, all I used was the Haunting paper collection. I didn't use anything else. The candies, all of that is in there. So I will check, my love. No worries. No worries. I didn't use anything. Look at the candies in this acetate. Guys, if you have not made this album, you really should. It is such a fantastic album. I need to do this again. So maybe this pumpkin she's talking about on page 3, yeah. And this has my the newest binding system, the hollow hidden hinge. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this is from the Haunting 2. Yeah, this is the funky pumpkin. We did doodling on our photo mats. Oh, I got to do that again. Look at that. How fun are these photo mats? They're just fantastic. Such a great Halloween project. Can you imagine this in the Mischief papers as well? So let me read the second portion of her comment. Hold on. Let's go back. Yeah, this is all definitely Haunting 1 and 2, but listen, I'm here to double check, all right? So no worries. Back to desktop. Let's check it out. All right, so she said, could those be uploaded to the box folder for those who purchase digital? Thank you for the beautiful work you do on these papers. I cannot take the credit for it. I love having the options that digital papers provide. I couldn't agree with you more, Judy. But these are most certainly part of the the Haunting 1 and 2 paper collections. So we will double check and make sure that everything is in the project folder. So thank you so much, Judy. And I can't wait to see your version of this project because it's such a good one. All right, we're going to move on to. So I failed to read Judy's response on her question. I didn't even have to show the album, but it was a perfect opportunity to show the album. So let's go back, my friends. So Judy says, I've gone back to Box and have discovered that everything did not download when I bought the files. I am in the process of downloading The Haunting and The Haunting 2, and I have found items that I thought were missing. So glad I looked again, as I am almost done with matting Abigail for Halloween. I'm so happy, Judy, because I was perplexed, darling. So I am glad you were able to find those files. I suspected that it was a downloading issue, but I don't really know, so I don't like to get ahead of myself because, listen, sometimes I forget to post videos. It's not until someone posts to Facebook or something like that. Again, social media is fantastic for those things, right? That then Dr. E will say, Kathy, there's this missing, that missing, or Jane will tell me. Sometimes I think I upload everything. And it turns out that there was some sort of glitch that everything didn't upload. And I don't know till days later or until somebody posts and says or sends an email that says, Kathy, the X, Y, and Z is missing from the project folder. So no worries. It happens. It happens to me. And I'm glad that you found it and didn't have to wait for me to check it. So wonderful. It's a win-win on this question. All right, guys, let's continue. All right, so here is a question from Susan. Hey, Kathy, do you have any plans for a faith-based paper collection? Susan, I actually do, and it's going to come out around Easter time. All right, so look out for that. Yes, yes, yes. Next question. Thank you, Susan. Kathy, how many rolls of the same size tape can be mailed in one package? All right, well, this is a trick question, darling. Which package? Hold on. So let's talk about this. This is such a good question. Let me change the camera view very quickly. All right, so I'm going to get a box, and I'm going to get the envelopes that I ship in. Hold, please. All right, guys. So I ship in various boxes. USPS, I ship in the medium flat rate box. All right. I want you to think about this box when you're buying tape as 4 compartments. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this box, you can fit 8 rolls of P3 tape. 8. So 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay, 8 rolls. If you're buying Maker Basics tape, all right, so this is P3 tape right here. P3 tape, the black or the white. You can fit 8. Remember, you're going to 4 chambers in the medium flat rate box. If you're buying P3 Maker Basics tape in the 3/8 inch or the 1/4 inch, you can fit 7 rolls per chamber. 7 rolls. So 7, 7, 7, 7. All right? Think about it that way. So let's say you want to buy a combination. You can get 6 rolls of P3 and 7 rolls of 3/8 inch or a combination of 3/8 inch and 1/4 inch. All right? Think about it as chambers. 1, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Let's say you're buying chipboard. You can fit chipboard in 1 full chamber up and down. And then you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 P3 tapes, or 8 rolls of tape, 4 and 4, and then 2 P3 tapes. You want to fill the box up, guys. When you are ordering P3 tape, there's about, with 8 rolls, there's about this much height left on the box, right here. Why can't I get my camera right today? About this much. So you can fill this up with hardware, magnets. You can even slip in, I can even slip in acetate, 1 or 2 packs of cardstock the most, 1 paper pack at the most. All right, so you want to think about it like that. All right, so when you, let's say if you're ordering 8 rolls of P3 tape, I can tell you exactly how many packs of paper and or cardstock you can fit. Either 1 paper pack or 1 cardstock, because it's right there, guys. There's about like a ½ an inch left here of wiggle room. You hear that? So that's the medium flat rate box. If you're ordering in the puffy envelope, you can fit 7 rolls of tape or 3 rolls of P3 tape and magnets, any kind of hardware. That's it. All right. Because as you can see, there's not much left for the closing. Okay. Magnets, hardware, that will all fit in here. I also ship in this kind of puffy envelope, which is very large. You can fit a lot, but this is by weight. So let's say I could fit, I don't know, I'm throwing a number out there, 15 rolls of P3 tape. It's going to be so expensive because of the weight. So you're better off doing the 8 in the medium flat rate, because this is the same price no matter how heavy it gets. Okay, so this I usually ship paper in, cardstock, things of that nature that are just like 1 or 2s. I always prefer the medium flat rate because it doesn't go by weight. Paper is heavy. All right, super duper duper heavy. So you want to think about filling up that medium flat rate box. And cardstock, you can fit 8, depending on the weight, 8 packs to 9, pushing it. All right, 9 is pushing it. Chipboard, you can do, chipboard is about half of the box, and then you can do a couple packs of paper and or cardstock and acetate, right? So again, you want to think about it as chambers, guys. All right, chambers. For paper, you can fit about 8 paper packs in 1 medium flat rate box. I also do ship in the large flat rate box, but I got to tell you, it's not, it works really well for paper, P3 tape. P3 tape, you can get 14 rolls in a large flat rate box. You can get 16 packs of cardstock in a large flat rate box. So it all depends on how much you're ordering. All right, but this is the best bang for your buck, most certainly, the medium flat rate box. All right, so hopefully that answers your question. Again, chambers, or when it's paper, think about two chambers. All right, paper and or chipboard, cardstock and paper, or all chipboard or cardstock. You can get 2 orders of chipboard in 1 medium flat rate box. And you know how heavy the chipboard is? If I can get 2 packs of chipboard in here, but it's going to cost double the amount that it would in this. Why? Because it's heavier. It's heavier. All right, so just think about it that way. Such a good question. Thank you so much for asking it. Next question. All right, the next question is from Pam. She says, Kathy, how many rolls of the... Oh, I answered that one. That was Pam's fabulous question. All right. And then the last question here, which seems like there's a response, but I'm going to read it anyway. Hello, Kathy. I have 2 box accounts. One is a Gmail account, and the other is a MSN account. I have stuff in each account, and I want them all to be in one account. Can I transfer from one account to the other? In the beginning, I thought I would only buy a few albums from you, and using both accounts was okay. But Kathy, you keep making beautiful things, and I can't help myself. Most are in my MSN account, but it would be nice for all of them to be in one. Thank you so much for all of your videos and all of the beautiful things you make. Love them all. Well, darling, Marcia, I cannot change it for you, but here is a response. It says, hi, Marcia, you are not able to merge and or add an email associated to box accounts with a free box membership. I can assist you with an alternative. So this is Dr. E. So she says if you email to schedule a day and time, and I'll be happy to assist you. Thank you, Dr. E. So what Dr. E is going to do is she would have to, let me change the camera view again. She would have to download and then re-upload because you can't merge box accounts. So it seems like Marsha may have two free accounts, right? And she now wants to put it all into one. So Dr. E will help you. Again, if you guys have any questions, you can always email us. Email, info@paperphenomenon.com. Some people post to Facebook. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not look at Facebook all the time. I do not look at social media a lot. I tell my family, if you want me to know something, don't post to social media because I'm not going to see it. If it is about a purchase, guys, a purchase, please always email us at info@paperphenomenon.com. Sometimes I feel people post to social media because they think they're going to get an answer faster, and you may not. You will if someone else knows the answer to it, because on the community page, everybody's so absolutely helpful that you will get an answer. But about purchases, people may not know all the time. All right. So if it's about a purchase, please always email us because you're going to get the fastest response. Jane is amazing at answering emails. And I couldn't do it without her. She answers all of the emails and she escalates them if she has to. But 9 times out of 10, she doesn't because Jane knows everything, right? She knows more than I do. All right. So she knows more than I do. So Jane will answer your question, or Dr. E will answer, and Dr. E will help, or I will answer. I will help. That's what we're here for. So I do have a few more reminders. Don't leave me. Let's look at what Dr. E has done on YouTube. All right, guys, so here we are back in the community page. So you want to go back to videos, right? So remember, if you want to ask a question, you want to go to the community page. If you want to watch videos, you click on videos. And there is a ton of stuff here, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this Retro Thursday project. It's so super cute. I forget about all of these projects. My goodness. Oh, there's my send it forward cards. So you want to check out cards, boxes, and bows. Really, really cute. I even made a custom stamp for this. It's called Send It Forward. I don't have the stamp anymore. There's a sneak peek of the gorgeous From My Kitchen with Love project. How to make interactive embellishments. I give you a sneak peek of the brain fog of the gift card here, and just all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things that Dr. E has posted. There's cards, boxes, and bows, 1 and 2. Really, really, really cute, guys. There's a project that Jane made. There's a collaboration project here. It's a camera clock. It is gorgeous. So what a beautiful home decor piece. So lots of things on the channel to keep you busy. Here's the original project that we're making, that we're remixing. This is it right here, the Journey Suitcase and Album Set. So if you thought it was gorgeous the first time around, just wait till you see the second time around. These remix kits have been sold out for a long time because I sell these things like a year out before I actually get to them. But I think this suitcase is going to be so popular. Look out for kits on this suitcase. I'm going to open this up to all of you here on YouTube. If you'd like to purchase a kit for this project, it will be available in my shop soon. So Dr. E did want me to show you one more thing, which is on the Facebook community page. And I have to say, she's going to kill me. Hang on, guys. She's going to kill me. I can't log into Facebook from my computer because it always asks me for an I can never say this word, for a code that doesn't come to my phone. But if you want to know about Paper Phenomenon stuff, the newsletter is where you want to be. Also, the Facebook community page, which is I will link you all to the description box below. Dr. E always makes a post of when I'm on live. She's really good about keeping up with that and about all things Paper Phenomenon. So social media is a place to be, right? But I'm not there all the time, not especially not for questions. So, it's again a double-edged sword for me, my friends, a double-edged sword. The only place that I like to be on social media is here on YouTube with you guys, on Facebook, but I will be honest, I mustn't tell a lie, guys. I'm not there all the time. So the best place to find me is through email. All right, email if it's about a purchase. But listen, feel free to ask questions wherever you want to ask them. Somebody will be there to help. Dr. E's there, Renee's there. And here on YouTube, I can answer them live as well. It is my absolute pleasure. All right, this is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. Thank you for joining me on this weekly recap. And always lots of fun things happening here at Paper Phenomenon. Until next time, my friends.